Hello men, welcome to Fantasio Cinemas. I'm going to be showing you how I did the lights out demon disappearing effect thingamabobber. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your video of just the hallway, But what I did was I didn't just have a video of the hall and just cut to black. In order to make it more natural, I actually got a shot of me turning the light off, which is right here. And as you can see, it doesn't just turn off just immediately. There's kind of a fade. And I wanted to keep that to make it more realistic. So the way I did it was I had the video here and I put that video right there, faded it on so that the light kind of faded more realistically. And not only does it just fade in one frame, it does it in two. So it's 1, 2, and then the demon appears. And pretty much all you need to do is you need to have a video of the light on, have that fading effect, and then you can cut right to your shot of the lights off with the demon. And now you're probably wondering how I did the little red glowing eyes. It was super simple. You just have to copy that video right there, paste it on the track above, and then go into your cropping here, and then go to mask down here, and then you're going to want to zoom in. And once you zoom in, then you're going to make sure you got the right tool. Hit Control so that your little pen thing shows up, whatever that thingy is called, and then you draw an eyeball. See? There's your eyeball. And now you're going to want to duplicate that bad boy. Go down to duplicate, move that bad boy over there. Now you've got two eyeballs, and if you want, you can go in and straighten up those eyeballs, make them more round. Woo. That looks round as heck. Okay, so now that you've got both your eyeballs, then you're gonna go over on the first one and hit both on the feather type so that it doesn't just look like it's fake, because it looks fake when it's just kind of, you know, pasted on there. And you're gonna give it a 0.5 feather so that it's just barely feathered. And stick with me, this probably doesn't make sense to some people, but it's because I haven't shown you how it works yet. So you're gonna go down to both here, and you're gonna go to feather type on the other one, you get it. So there you go, you feathered both of them. Make sure they're both on positive. They are positive, And now after you do that, you're gonna wanna go to video effects, then you're gonna go to color corrector, and it doesn't matter which one you pick. And when you pick that one, you're gonna go to your top color wheel here, grab that, drag it all the way up to red, and there are the eyes. And all you have to do is repeat the process on the next one over. I actually used the exact same video, just copied the video over and over again, because I figured, I mean, that it's not gonna look any different if I do it one at a time. So yeah, but as you can see, by the way, the eyes are dimmer. I made them a little dimmer because it's more creepy that way. You can do whatever you want, but I like making it dimmer because it looks like it's like a little less obvious and it's more creepy that way. But yeah, and now for the light turning off, it's going to be pretty much the same thing you did when it turned on. Or you can do what I did, since I actually didn't have a light turning on, so it faded on. I just cut it, but I faded it with one frame. So I pretty much just went from dark to light. Super simple. And for the very last one, it was the same thing. See, the light fades off and then she appears. Everything's the same. She just was closer in that shot. And now for the sound design. That was actually really simple. It was simple as heck. I just got some light switch sounds, and then I went into my effects here, and I went to metal tank because that seemed to match the area I was in the best, and I put it to about negative 35.0 dB, and I like the way it sounded because it kind of gives the hallway a bigger feeling. It's kind of empty and creepy. So, and the music, I'm more of a fan of no music. So as you can see, the only music that was in it was at the very beginning. And then what you were hearing most of the time was down here. There's this buzzing sound right here. Even though the lights in my hallway work perfectly, I decided to make it sound like they were broken fluorescent lights. Because that's the sound that fluorescent lights make when they're kind of broken, you know. But that really added an effect, because without it, this is what it sounds like, and it doesn't sound very good. There's absolutely no sound. So I decided to add an eerie sound. You can do whatever you want, but I figured that makes it a little more creepy if there's a little bit of sound instead of just absolutely no sound. And the chilling scream at the end was a mixture of a ton of them. I used this one, this one, and for the very end one, that was just kind of the finisher, there's this one, and this one, and this one, and last but not least, the really quiet one that changed it just a little bit. So yeah, that was the simplest tutorial ever. You probably could have figured that out yourself, but I thought I'd just share it with you because I had fun making it. And I have actually not seen the movie myself. I was just interested and looked up some scenes from it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to duplicate the effect because it looks fun and pretty easy and simply horrifying. Like, it's the simplest horror effect ever, but it's fun. So yeah, tell me how you liked that. If you want to figure out more effects in movies that were simple but fun to do, then ask me, because I'm going to start doing more of those. Because as you've noticed, I don't have a ton of time to just make videos anymore. Like movies, I'm still working on big ones that take a longer time. So I'm decided I'm going to do some editing tutorials, and if you want to know how to do anything, you can just ask me, because I've been doing it for a little while. But don't ask me to do anything super spectacular like someone jumping out of an airplane, because I mean, that's not my cup of tea. But yeah, if you want to do a simple effect like this, or I mean, I'm not that stupid, I can do things that are a little harder, but you can ask me to do a tutorial on it or anything like that. So I'll see you all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed.